Hey everyone, RG with RGFam Games here with a special pickup video for you. Today, we have a special pickup video for you. I didn't really think that one out. Um, anyway, couple updates. One, I'm gonna do some rearranging in this room because I can't. The closets and the door behind me is driving me crazy. I'm gonna rearrange totally, and we're gonna do this up properly. I'm gonna finally get some shelves. If I put this on the other side of the room, I will have walls for shelves, and I can actually display my stuff, and it'll actually feel like a gaming channel, maybe, hopefully. So yeah, so that's happening. That's gonna start this weekend. Anyway, I happened to go on a little bit of a spending spree over the last couple of days, on Saturday and now today, and I'm giddy. I'm so excited, and I just like I gotta make a video and show everybody what I got. So that's this video. So couple of things. Today, this is gonna be so out of order. I went today I did a Facebook marketplace deal today, and on the way home, or on the way there, I actually saw I had to go to Madison. I'm about an hour away from Madison. I live more in the Milwaukee area. So I don't get to Madison a whole lot. But on the way to the marketplace deal, I saw a used game store. So I was like, oh, or just a video game store. I was like, I gotta stop there on my way back. I couldn't stop things. I didn't want to be late for my marketplace pickup. But then I went back there, and sure enough, they had some games that I couldn't pass by. This is a game that I have always wanted, and I've never played it. I've always held off on playing it because I either didn't have time, and I never owned it. But finally I found a good enough deal on it where I was like, yes, please. And this isn't a very expensive game. But I got Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. It's more like kind of like a Diablo dungeon crawler type hack and slash, which I love. I love that style, and I don't play enough of them, and I don't know why. And that's going to change. That's going to change now. So really excited to get this. I mean, even though it's the greatest hits edition, it is complete in box. And actually, the store they also had it for Xbox, which would have been my preference, but it didn't have the manual. It wasn't complete. And then I was going through the PS2 section, and I was like, oh, there it is, complete, and it was $1 cheaper. So I had to pick it up. So excited, and I'm gonna play this. And I might start streaming this. We're gonna do a lot of changes in the channel. I'm not gonna talk about them now, but this channel is now going to be a priority compared to my other stuff. My CD is done, the album's out. I don't got to worry about a lot of the music stuff anymore. I'm gonna have more time, and a lot of that energy is gonna go into the channel and doing more videos and some streaming. So there was another game that I got at this game store, and because it was sitting right next to the other one, I had to get it because it was sitting right there. And also, it was decently priced. It wasn't too bad. So, Dark Alliance 2, it is complete as well. Again, a game I've always wanted to play. These two games and the Champions of Norath games. So, Champions of Norath, and then whatever the second Champions of Norath game is called. I forgot what it's called. But like those 4 games have been at the top of my need to get list for a long time. So really super excited I'm gonna put the receipt back here because I do have to test them yet. I haven't tested them yet. So now I have 2 of the 4 games that I like at the top of my list for PS2. I haven't got any PS2 games in a long time, but I couldn't pass it up. I guess I was in a money spending mood after what I got, which is coming. Sell now. All right, it's good though. It's really good. All right, on Saturday, no, this was on Friday actually. I went to pick up a game from our friends over at Respawn Retro Gaming up at their Campbell Sports store. They had gotten a trade-in a couple weeks back, and I finally now was able to go pick it up. and it is this minty copy of Liberty or Death for the Genesis. I mean, this thing is in pristine condition. I mean, look at the shine. Like, there's no, I mean, you know, usually these are all kind of grimy and like it doesn't shine. But this still has the new shine. It smells good. So, as I've said many times on this channel, I love the Koei games. My goal is to own all of them on the 8-bit and 16-bit systems. I have never actually played Liberty or Death. I honestly didn't even know Liberty or Death what existed until a year or two ago. And maybe I did way back when I was, you know, a teenager playing these games, and maybe I just forgot. But I didn't really know of its existence until recently. It's very much in the vein of Romance of the Three Kingdoms, and you know, it's just a strategy game, but it's just based during the American Revolution. So, you know, hence like George Washington on the cover. So, I am very excited to play this game. Also, probably going to stream this because I feel like I need to share the Koei goodness. If you didn't see my Twitter, I put this on Twitter and tagged every time I'm at a convention lately. Well, I mean, again, I haven't been to many, but the last couple MGCs, West Gaming Classics, I've talked to John Riggs. I talked to the immortal John Hancock, and I talked to Jay from Square Pegs. And I always drop the hint of like, hey, you guys should really do a Koei ranking video, because they do their ranking videos and stuff like that. And none of them have yet, but I keep dropping hints. So it's been going on since last October, I think, is when I first met a couple of those guys. So hopefully they'll do a ranking video, but either way, I'm probably going to play this on the stream or make a video. You guys will probably be bored because it's not going to be a fun game to watch, but I don't care. I love it. I love simulation games. And then maybe I'll break out the Aero Biz, because that one's fun too. All right, now for the big one. Hopefully this isn't taking too long. I had a little extra money, and I decided with that extra money I was going to add to the collection a system. I have all the systems, all the retro systems, all the retro consoles. Okay. What I don't have is a Sega CD. I have a Genesis Model 1. I got a Genesis Model 2. I got them both, so I can like either, you know, get either of the CD versions, and or a TurboGrafx 16. When I was a kid, the Sega CD, I would rent it all the time. I would rent the system all the time and rent the games. I loved it. I have fond memories of really bad games. Like a lot of full motion video games, I was all in on those things as a teenager. I loved them. They got bad reviews, I didn't care. Like Double Switch, I have so many fond memories of Double Switch, and you're not going to see a video out there on YouTube saying how awesome Double Switch was. I don't care. Had Corey Haim in it. I loved it. But I was like, I need to get one. But of course, getting one and finding one is a different thing. But then also, over time, since I've started this channel, I've started watching a lot of videos. Again, John Riggs, John Hancock, a lot of you guys who have done India Mobile. I haven't seen him lately. He did a bunch of TurboGrafx videos. And then also I started being like, I mean, I knew the TurboGrafx as a kid. I mean, I knew about Splatterhouse. I knew about Bonks. But you know, nobody I knew had one, so I never played it ever. And then actually at a con earlier this year, not MGC but a different con that I went to, was the first time I actually sat down and played a TurboGrafx. And it turns out there's a lot of cool games for it, and it was really fun. And then all of a sudden I was like, well, I need one of these. So all weekend, knowing that I wanted I had a bunch of money set aside, that I was either going to get a Sega CD or TurboGrafx, whichever one I could find, and was reasonably priced, of course. And for some reason I checked eBay and I was unimpressed with that's on eBay, and I just didn't want to take a chance with eBay. I called up, I went to Respawn. They didn't have any. I just didn't see anything until for either of them until last night. Last night it hit me in the head. It was like, why haven't you searched Facebook Marketplace yet? And I did a search on Facebook Marketplace. It's nothing for Sega CD, but then I put TurboGrafx in, and bam, there was one for sale. And I messaged him, and it was posted like a week ago, and I messaged him at midnight last night. I said, is this still available? And I woke up to the amazing message that yes, it was available, and I am now the proud owner of a TurboGrafx 16. It's obviously been used and loved, but it works perfectly, and I'm so bleeping stoked to have this in my collection. I already fired it up. I was already playing some games, and I'm gonna show you the games here in a second. And I'm so happy to now be a TurboGrafx owner and collector. And I got 4 games with it, so with this bundle. And the first game that I got, I'll go in order of just east to best, I guess. According to the rings I see, this is wow, can I not read it? Not focused. Interesting. Hit the Ice is a hockey game. From what I saw on because I watched today while I was working. I watched TurboGrafx videos all day, just knowing what I was getting in. Didn't get a high. It's not highly rated, but it's a hockey game. I think it's like 2-on-2 hockey or something. Whatever. I don't care. It's cool. This is my first time really even touching cue cards when I first pulled this out, so that's very exciting. The next game, I'll take it out of its little sleeve, is Keith Courage in Alpha Zones. So this was the pack-in game that people got when they bought their systems. So, not a bad game, not a great game, but a platformer. It excites me. I'm gonna play the hell out of it, and I think I might play these all on stream too. Third game, it's a good one. We got Bonks. We got Bonks Adventure. Such a good looking card. I'm so excited to play this game. I never got to play it. I always knew that this game existed, but I am super excited. By the way, they have like this writing and stuff on the back. It's kind of cool. So very excited to play Bonks. And then last but not least, I was just playing this one too a couple minutes ago. So much fun. And I only played it through the first level. We got Tiger Road. Tiger Road, very fun kind of platformer thingy. I don't know, he's waving an axe, and then he had a baseball bat, and he had some different power-ups. But this was a lot of fun. And again, I was watching videos on these games all day, like anticipating them, like what they're gonna be like to play. Watch. And I was when I got to play it myself, I was just like, this is freaking awesome. So that's been my last couple of days. I've only owned this thing for a couple of hours now. I just got home from a 2-hour drive, an hour there and an hour back, and fired them all up. But I am now a proud owner of a TurboGrafx system. So excited. I already know the next bunch of games I need to get for it. I need to get that Dungeon Explorer. I need to get that Legendary Axe. I saw that there was Outrun possibly for TurboGrafx. Obviously, some of the shooters, but definitely Dungeon. The Newtopia, is that what it's called? Newtopia, like 1 and 2. And I was looking at some of the prices of these games. That Magic shooter game that's like $6,000. Okay, I'll never have that game. But holy cow, this is not going to be a cheap system to collect for. I mean, there are still some games that are, I mean, like all these games are relatively affordable games. I got a good fair price on it. Um, but like again, some of the other ones that I'm gonna want to get down the road, wow, that's gonna cost some money. So I better start saving. But I still want that Sega CD yet. Sega CD is the only other thing I need, and then my console collection will complete. I will have everything. I will have all the cartridge, main cartridge consoles, in the 8-bit and 16-bit eras. Really, the only system I would not have outside the Sega CD, and a 32X. I don't know if that doesn't count. Is basically a Saturn. Is the only other system I would not have then, or NEC. NEC doesn't count. That's really an arcade console, and I'll never afford that. Those are. So yeah, so that's been my last couple days. I'm just so excited to share with you again my Liberty or Death. I'm so proud of this too. I mean, this is just so amazing for the collection, and to finally get these two games, I'm so excited to play these. It's been an awesome last couple of days, and I can't wait to share some of the changes we're gonna do with the channel, and then I'm gonna be able to start putting a lot more energy into the videos. We can get this again room worked out so this closet thing doesn't happen, and get some shelves up and get the stuff finally out of all the bins that everything is in and displayed, and we can do videos and streaming and all sorts of fun stuff. So let me know if you have any memories or any experiences with any of these games. I'd love to hear your stories. If you know, if you're selling, if you have any TurboGrafx games you're trying to get rid of, you know, maybe I can take them off your hands or something. Or if you have a Sega CD you're trying to get rid of, again, I'm really want to get a Sega CD. But for now, I'm so happy with this thing right here. I'd love to have the CD add-on, but holy crap, are the prices for the CD add-on just crazy. And obviously a lot of those games are crazy priced too. So but who knows, maybe someday. Truth be told, I did win the Mega Millions last week. I mean, I got $4, so I won, right? I mean, I won something. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.